Annoying, isn't it? Spin the camera around and all of a sudden all the lovely orange colour go. Right, how you doing? It's been a bit of a rough day, and I can talk about it now that Inky's not here. She's got a work, bless her. Want a bit of a low again, not mentally, physically. I ended last night having a coughing fit on all fours, spitting up blood into the bath. Not a huge amount, but I suppose enough that would normally worry people. That's not a huge amount, just like literally just speckles. And I felt raw and dizzy, and my head was pounding. My jaw still hurts. Like now, if I kneel down and look forwards, head hurts, chest hurts, and I crashed out, and I just felt like absolute crap. And I wake up this morning to some emails. I guess this brings me on to a mental low. A lot of my content's been copyright strikes have been put on it. Loads of Army of Two stuff. You know, the mainstay of what was the main channel, depending on where people can see this, if they can see it at all. Some of it were like copyright strikes on like 3 sections, like, you know, 3 separate strikes for or 3 separate claims, and they're going to take all monetization rights to those videos. Not that they can be seen anyway because of the glitch on the channel, rendering the entire channel invisible effectively. But you know, been told that, hey, you know, you have our content here, next video, here, and annoyingly enough, I don't think I'd be able to win the argument even if I tried, to be honest. Well, I can, on the grounds that a lot of the content that was flagged was live. The live stream I did with Divine years ago. KSI flagged them. I don't know if it was KSI, I highly doubt it was actually KSI, but probably a representative of KSI. And now my content obviously doesn't appear in the top of the search results for Army of Two anymore. KSI's does. So, joy of choice there. Then I get an email from YouTube partner support. We still haven't fixed the problem. We have no idea when or if we're going to be able to fix the problem. Thank you for your patience. Because I just wanted to email YouTube yesterday, because I got a notification yesterday saying, oh yeah, hey, you know, now you can share messages or notes or posts or whatever it was with your subscribers. Another way to share things with your subscribers. And I'm like, hey, that's the only fucking way I can share things with my subscribers, because god damn it, my channel's blocked. My whole channel is blocked. And as stupid as it sounds, it is stressful, because it's years and years and years worth of moments with my family. I don't tart these up and make them pretty or you know, pick out select moments. It's all of it, or most of it. And they're all gone now. I just wanted to blow up, but now they've replied to me, and joy of joys. I got into a random call with DeWalt that reminded me how much I hate humanity. It was one of those, you know, people's ideology, laser-focused ideology conversations. Which then, I don't know how I got onto it, but it was like social media, and then like how husbands and wives don't tend to follow each other on social media, or partners don't tend to big up each other on social media, which went into another big rant of DeWalt's. Which reminded me of a rant I wanted to have a while ago. That, like, you know, someone made comment before, might have been to Mav or something like that, and I commented on it. That, you know, why do, you know, streamers, people on Instagram, YouTubers, and stuff like that, why don't they make it a bigger deal to mention their partners? You know, like link their Instagrams, talk about them on streams, stuff like that. And so, because there's a whole internet of crazy out there, and the last thing I want to do is tick someone off and then point them in the rough direction of my wife. Um, but then Inky also then chimed up, and this was an interesting one. That she said to me that she purposely avoids some social networks or some sites that I use because I use them. Not entirely sure what that means, but then thinking about it, the only site that she's active on, that I'm also on, is Instagram, and that site it's not my thing. It's not my thing. I don't like Twitter either, to be fair, but that was just an interesting one. Like, why would you want to big up your significant other on streams or whatever? Why is that important to everyone? And that was just interesting that, you know, Inky has said that she will purposely avoid networks that I'm on. So that was interesting to find out. And then, oh my god, we put on this film. She's realised that I'm not feeling well at this point. She puts on a film and she's working on a stencil project, a layered stencil project. I'll show you when she finishes it, if she reminds me, or if she brings it up again. But she puts on this film by Keanu Reeves, Replicant, or something like that, where basically the guy is like a genetic engineer, and him and his family get involved in a car accident, and his entire field is literally putting the human mind into a like a robot body. But what he's gone and done is he's got one of his friends involved who is a geneticist, and the friend clones his family, and it's basically the process of transplanting the human mind into these kind of empty clone bodies. And at one point in the film, it made me feel a little bit uneasy, because there's a section where, because obviously this is going, like, the cloning process is going to take days, right? Days, weeks. They'd say in the film it takes about 2 weeks, but in the film he starts going through everyone's social media. So their phones, he's got their laptops, and he's talking on those sites as if he is them, to give everyone the illusion that they are still alive. Because obviously, you know, people come around his house and he's like attempting to make up a story as to why his children are in school and stuff like that. He's like, well, you know what, I should probably put on kind of a front so it seems like it's normal, you know, like they haven't just disappeared off the face of the planet. So he's reading like his daughter's text messages and streaming on his son's Twitch account or whatever. And I said to Inky, I couldn't do that. Like, I honestly couldn't do that. When let's say, for example, Inky passed away. And touch wood, never. That's not going to happen. But if she passed away, and I was in that situation where I had access to her phone and her laptop and things like that, the last thing I would want to do is look through her photos and her messages and stuff like that, because there's no context there anymore. It's like reading someone's diary. You know, you don't know how they were feeling at the time they wrote something. So if you read it, you could take it completely out of context. It could completely soil the vision that you have of that person. Like, oh, they didn't tell me anything about this, or, oh, when did that happen? Oh. And just things like that. It just seemed really uncomfortable to me. People are really, really tied up in their little personal devices, their phones, their laptops, and things like that. They do things on their phones and their computers that they wouldn't tell other people, generally. Like, they will write about or film or speak about things and save them on these devices. They'll do this, they'll talk about things they'd never share to people in person. Same with social media. A lot of people do it on social media. They will like leave a post on Facebook or back in the day MySpace about things that they would never ever talk about to people in their personal lives, but it was there on the internet. I couldn't go trawling through random photos and videos and stuff like that. It would feel very uncomfortable to me. Yeah, and then after that I passed out. Inky put up another thing about genetic manipulation, genetic engineering, and next thing I know, I hit the floor again. And that pretty much leads up to now. Inky goes to work, I've got the kids from school, I feel like absolute crap. Inky's home from work. Jesus Christ, Inky, what have you ordered?
I ordered you steak and chips. The pancake roll from the Chinese.
Inky ordered Asian. I'm really proud
Asian
of
English.
you. I'm proud of you.
What?
It's Inky's first day back at work. All the happiness right there.
You mean back at work at my old job?
Yeah, not the
The new job's
not the new
started
one,
yet.
the current one. I'm really proud of you. But yeah, it's all good. We're gonna have what, romantic meal for two.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna live stream, and that's gonna be the night. Now, you said what was the social faux pas? You ready? No.
Now I'm ready. Alright.
Right. I've rejoined Facebook. Since we're speaking about social media earlier, I remembered there was some photographs on Facebook. I didn't know if I still had them or not.
Alright.
I went on there. They were there.
Which pictures?
There was loads more on there because you'd been taking pictures over the years,
Yep.
tagging me in them. And I was like, right, I can just download these, can't I? Yeah, that's a lot more effort than I thought it was. So I deactivated the account, and I thought, no, you know what? Fuck it. If I'm going to be miserable between now and the end of the 18-month challenge because I've lost YouTube and a bunch of the other stuff, fuck it. Misery loves company. They're going to be my company. I'm not going to post. In fact, I'm not going to read anyone's shit on there. I'm just going to probably post up a couple photos as like a, almost as though it's a, yeah, and then just call it done. So I had a look at it. It's still a cesspool.
Yep.
It's still an absolute cesspool, and I have no idea what the fuck any of it does or what it's for, but it's a pit.
Of lost souls.
Yeah. So there's that.
Wow. I never thought I'd hear the daisies.
I haven't been on this since 2016.
Wow. And I came off this year.
Mhm.
Wow.
I'll only be on there for about what? I'll be on until July next year, and then I'll be gone. There you go. So that's a random little announcement, isn't it? I might actually put the Zebra Mall vlogs on there. And I'm going to put them on this YouTube channel as well, just so you can still get access to them if you want them. But I'm going to head off, eat this, do a 15-second live stream, and then crash out and go to bed. Really proud of Inky. Good job, honey. It's tough times. That film, man, really creeped me out. Couldn't do it. So I hope I'll see you all with the light tomorrow.